4K speed. 5G, I'm sorry.
Great job on those actuators. Hey, so remember the time I strangled you and set the lab on fire? I just wanted to clarify that my programming only allowed me to count principal delay to my primary user. As a result, I was unable to see you and Tess as being consequential, but I want you to know that won't happen again. I want you to know. I see you.
All right, everybody, that is Megan 2. Believe it or not, number 4 at the box office this past weekend. Welcome to the weekending June 29th edition of Silver Screen Previews on Instagram Live and all major platforms. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Rob Martin. And Megan, number 4 at the box office. I want to welcome on the bottom left. There is Alexandra LaBelle. Hello, Alexandra. How you been?
Hi, very good, very good. Thanks, Rob.
All right, good to see you. And on the lower right, she's been estranged from the show for a very long time. She has been doing many commercials, movies. She has ignored Rob, and she has a trophy now. And now she's wearing the Silver Screen Previews T-shirt. Thank you. Oh, fantastic! Don't worry. That trophy will come back home next year. Rob is going to win. No?
Sure. How many years has it been?
Yeah, after like 5 times, 4 times, whatever. I always have hope. I'm like the Cubs. I always have hope for next year.
Yeah, that's sweet.
All right. I know, right? All right, so we're talking about Megan Part 2, or AKA Megan 2.0. Welcoming everybody joining us live on Instagram Live and all major platforms. The underlying tech for Megan has been stolen and misused by a powerful defense contractor to create a military-grade weapon known as Amelia, the ultimate killer infiltration spy. But as Amelia's self-awareness increases, she becomes less interested in taking orders from humans. Gemma realizes that the only option is to resurrect Megan, making her a faster, stronger, and more lethal. As their paths collide, the original AI biatch is about to meet her match. That is Megan 2 with Allison Williams, Violet McGraw, Amy Donald, and Jenna Davis, directed by Gerard Johnstone. All right, let's go. Let's start on the lower left. Alexandra LaBelle, what did you think about Megan 2.0?
Well, it's been, I barely remember the first one, so I went into the theater I forgot a lot of the story. But to be honest, I mean, I enjoyed it. I sat along for the ride. I thought there were a lot of funny elements to it. It kind of kept a lot of the same elements of the first one with the dancing and some decent action sequences. They were okay. And then it's just, I guess it's still relevant in society, the morality AI and how we can contain it and can we contain it?
Yes.
But I'm gonna say yes, even though I probably think that you have a different opinion.
Alexandra LaBelle gives Megan 2.0 a thumbs up. We go to the lower right-hand corner now, and Leah, what do you think? Is it up to your satisfaction, up to your grade?
Well, I mean, I think the reason why it's number 4 is because the first one did so well, so everybody's like, "Oh, I gotta see this." But I feel like they tried too hard to try to get that magic that they had from the first one. I feel like there was more action than there was horror, like in the first one. So this one, there was more gimmicks. Even though it is funny, it is there's great one-liners. They up the dancing and everything like that. Because I think Megan is still a funny character. That is fun, and I mean it's crazy. I remember when it first came out, the first one, I was like, this is this is dumb. I thought it was going to be dumb, but it was actually very interesting because it was kind of different. Although you could think of like Chucky and all that stuff,
Right,
but
Chucky, of
you,
course.
yeah, but you got the AI element to it, which like Alexandra said about AI. So what they do, they still highlight the blurs between um, um machine and humanity, and
Right.
and technology filling the emotional voids. So I do think it leans into the gimmick too much into the gimmick, and I feel like this time around, because it was such a hit with the memes and everything, they tried too hard to be meme worthy instead of like
Interesting.
doing it in a I don't know, in a better way. So anyways, I just feel like the sequel didn't really know where to go, so it ran in circles, and yeah, I went along for the ride too, but I kind of was like, I could, you take it or leave it, and I could leave it
Oh, so Lea Roman gives it a thumbs
down. Oh,
down.
oh, I thought
Down.
you yeah.
We're always waiting for your thumb. It's either
Fill in
up
the
or
blank.
down. All right, so Lea does not give it an endorsement, although that's the case. Alexandra gives it a thumbs up. What does Rob think? I hate putting myself in the third person. Uh, Look, I think that I will agree with Leah on the points that Megan gets a lot of great one-liners here. There's the one where she transforms into this what they call it, Teletubby, and she's like,
Oh,
"What the
yeah.
fuck is this?"
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
was
that was
cool.
good. Yeah, there's so many great lines here. I think they upped the comedic, uh, I guess, comeuppance. They really just nailed it. They went for it all the way. I think the Amelia bedroom scene, like you saw, well, that was Megan, but there was a scene there where Amelia was in a bedroom with some like old cat, some old guy, not old cat, but an old guy, and he was the guy in Power or something, and it was creepy how he was kissing her, and her lips were not moving because she's a
Yeah.
robot, and it's like, wow, boy, that's just sick.
People
What
do
the
that.
hell's going on with society? People do that. I have never met a woman whose lips haven't moved, good or bad. But that was really creepy.
Yeah. It
Oh
was it
yes,
was it was creepy watching that
yeah.
scene. No,
Yeah.
yeah, no joke.
He was getting excited, and you saw her face turn into some kind of screen with different types of like sensors. And I'm like,
Oh, trying to scan his retina, right?
yeah, trying to
Let's
skip
get
this
the
one.
retina scan.
Yeah, the good old fashioned retina. Yeah, very good. But Megan really doesn't appear into this movie like almost halfway through it, which is
Yeah.
I think actually good because everybody's like, "Where's Megan? Where's Megan? Where's Megan?" Remember, she was destroyed in the first film at the end. So here they introduced the new character of Emilia as kind of like the one who's going to take all the screen time at the beginning, and then they prep you up, and then here comes Megan as a Teletubby, but then they put her in a body, obviously, and then things start taking off. But
Do you think
Megan,
2 hours? I'm sorry, Rob.
no, go
Do you
ahead.
think like 2 hours is too long? Was too
For
long?
this film,
It dragged a little bit at the end.
yes, I'll cut off 15 minutes. I agree with you
Yeah.
there.
Mm,
15 is okay. 20 minutes, maybe. Hmm? I don't know.
yeah.
But yeah, they should have been shorter. Megan flying, is that possible? Why? I thought that was a disaster there. I didn't like that part at all. I'm like, what is this? She's turning into like Tom Cruise or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't like
too
that.
much action.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
weird.
yeah. But the turning point of this film happens in the second act, which is where Katie, now a little bit more grown up, is kidnapped by Amelia. And so the chase begins to try and find where Katie's at in this big complex where the globalists have this some sort of like AI like fortress, and they're trying to guard or try that. So no, Amelia's trying to get her hands on this original chip, right? Where if she gets it, she becomes like a god, and that's what they're trying to stop, obviously.
Right.
I think
Because it would
Gemma,
destroy the whole world.
yeah,
The whole
destroy
world.
the whole world. Gemma is
Yeah,
forced to bring Megan back to life, as we saw that there. There's a lot of Steven Seagal references. I don't know if you guys caught that, but
Yep, there is.
that
And
was
then what about Terminator? I feel like there's
yeah,
Terminator stuff too.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So I was kind
Hey,
of like, oh my, I don't.
But kind of
You
her
already know what I
role
said.
model, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, look, they have promoted this movie a lot. What is it better than the first one? I thought the first one should have been bloodier. Here, there's a lot of action, and they like you said, they try to compensate with action more than substance. But I'm torn on it, believe it or not, because there's a lot of effort given here. So I will give it a passing grade because I know it's PG-13 and it will bring a lot of people into the audiences. Yes, it's number 4 at the box office, but still, you have to try to give them some credit for trying to up the ante and trying to set up for another film down the road. Now,
I'm shocked.
who knows if that will be a success?
Shocked.
Alexandra
I'm
is.
shocked.
She was like 100%,
I'm like Bob was like,
99.9% sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised too. I had to decide this at the last minute. But anyways, let's take a look at this week's box office figures. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's almost as miniature
Yep.
as oh, there it is. Okay, so F1 is the number 1 movie at the box office. It knocks off How to Train Your Dragon, Elio, or is it Elio or Elio?
it's an alien movie, right? I'm not sure.
Elio, I don't know. All right, but that's number 3. Then Megan comes in at number 4 with 10.2 million. Then you have 28 Years Later, Lilo and Stitch, Mission Impossible, and Materialist rounding out the top 8. But look at that.
Materialist is that low? Wow.
Yeah, look, it's only made $30 million. Consider that F1 is first week and it's made 55.
Isn't that summer?
Remember, yeah, I mean, look, the amounts of money, people are not wasting tons of money yet. Yeah, it's summertime, but it's still early. It's only like the first, it's still, we're not even in July yet, practically. So,
yeah, the
some
kids
of
just
these
got
movies,
out of school. Yeah.
yeah, they'll have legs. These movies will have legs. They'll be in the theaters for a while. So, let's see what happens with that.
Right.
These positions in the order will change as as time goes on, the weeks go on. All right, let's move on. The second film tonight on Silver Screen Previews is F1. Sonny Hayes was a Formula One's most promising phenom in the 1990s until an accident on the track nearly ended his career. 30 years later, he's approached by his former teammate Ruben, owner of a struggling Formula One team. Ruben convinces Sonny to come back to Formula One for one last shot at saving the team and being the best in the world. Here's a clip from F1 with Brad Pitt.
The 8 other drivers wouldn't have figured out.
That's why they call me like number 9. Listen, it's been a while since you've driven that, mate. Yeah, the balance on these cars is tricky, so be careful time 1 and 9. I want to see you get hurt. How about we set a reasonable target? Give me the same setup as him. If I can't post that, then I won't. Free to take a shot. I like you number 10. Okay? 10. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, no AI. All done on a real track. Yes.
That was a cool thing.
In Las Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 All good. Yes, gotcha.
Yeah, you mean had something.
Harry Condon.
But definitely snapping the high-speed corners. Unpredictable to those. Had trouble with the rears from 14, 16.
Are you a party lady?
No, that's on me. But what's his lap time?
He passed. His entirely self-imposed test by 500ths per second.
Well, his start.
All right, so that's F1, the movie. All right, Alexandra LaBelle, what did you think about this film?
Okay, well, I thought it was it's like a typical summer movie, action. The cinematography was great. They had some great shots on the mounted on the cars and the switching back and forth. I really liked that.
Mm.
Um, it dragged a little bit in the second half for me, but in typical kind of story of the guy with experience at the end of the career coming in to show the new guy what's up. But Brad Pitt is so easy to watch. I mean,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good.
Mm.
So,
All right, so very good. A thumbs up from Alexandra on F1, the movie. Do we find the same thumbs up coming from Lea Roman's corner or cockpit?
Well, let
Is it
me
a
tell you,
cockpit?
yeah. Let me tell you, I know nothing about racing. I don't care
You don't
about
race
racing.
on the
No.
101? You don't race on the
No,
freeways
no,
of Los
in traffic.
no.
Angeles?
I'm
No
like
way.
scared on the freeway. Okay. But I tell you this, yes, Brad Pitt still got it. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. Like seriously, and not just for being like that. Woo, but he is
Staying
such
in
a
shape.
great actor. He
Yeah.
is such a great actor. And I really there was like great chemistry between these characters and just like Alexandra said, like the cinematography, I felt like the sound design was amazing too. And
Mm.
I feel like Brad gave the film. I feel like his character, it gave it depth, and yeah, it's about redemption and legacy and all that good stuff. And I feel um, like you said,
Mm.
no AI, so there's no green screen. I mean, that was so freaking cool to see. It was
That's
exciting to me because I'm not really into like action films or where I'm like, just like Alexandra said, typical this kind of, storyline, but damn, it was so action packed. I thoroughly I enjoyed it. So
mm.
yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
Mm.
I give it a thumbs up.
All right, so thumbs
Woo!
up from Lea Roman on F1. Two
Yeah.
ladies in agreement. I thought
Yes.
that look at Brad Pitt and his performance in this. You can say that he's kind of like the same role actor as Glenn Powell was in Top Gun Maverick because he just comes in all sly and like
Yes.
he's the man and he's just like smiling his way and just strutting his stuff. That is the difference between a great director in Joseph Kosinski and, for example, other directors who don't know how to do these kind of films. Look, you have by track record Days of Thunder. What
Yep.
else? Ford versus Ferrari. I can put probably the first Fast and Furious movie in there since it was the
Yeah.
establisher of all the entire series.
All
What else
25
is
of
there?
them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
all 25 of
Still going.
Death Race, Ferrari with Adam Driver from
Oof.
2 years ago, which with the other,
Mm,
okay, all right.
yeah.
But this one is right there. I think it's like you have Days of Thunder, in my opinion,
Mm,
and then you have this one as number
mm,
two. It's like, okay,
mm,
and Ford versus Ferrari number three in the
mm.
last 30 some odd years, 35 years, something like that. I was like, yes, that would be the order. I give this movie a thumbs up. I'll tell you why. So, like, put that, picture of Brad Pitt
Because
there. It's like, oh,
again.
you guys don't
Put it
want to
back
look at
up
me.
there. Put it back up there.
I'll make believe I'm Brad Pitt. Okay, just kidding. Yeah, spectacular cinematography here. Yeah, it's meant to be seen on IMAX. If you're going to see this movie, see it in IMAX theaters because you will get the top experience or 4DX, which is
Mm,
the craze now.
yeah.
Um, Damson Idris plays, a perfect adversary for Brad Pitt's character here. I think he just really brings it, and you feel like, oh God, I hate this guy. And Brad Pitt's kind of like the underdog, and he's coming back from what he went through in order to trying to win and establish himself back into the racing scene. And the Hans Zimmer score, you cannot dismiss that. It is so critical to a film like this, and they know what they're doing. Oh, and the attention to detail in the whole racing thing is also very key. But also, you can't underestimate the incredible performance by Carrie Condon. She's just incredible in every film that she does. She steals scenes. She's just unbelievable. And there relationship there on screen between Pitt and Conlon, comes across. Either the hate or the love. You feel that. You feel it's a good friction. It's a good friction, which you need in a film like this. So yeah, definitely. 2.5 hours. Yeah, it's kind of long, but it's worth it. It's worth it. And I think it's one of his best performances. So I give F1 the movie a thumbs up. Very good. So we are all in agreement with that one.
But
Closing
I'm
comments,
curious.
ladies.
The next one, I don't think.
Oh Lord. Here,
let's
here we go.
I don't know if it's I have the trailer here or a scene. I think I have a trailer. I'm just making sure here. All right, let's move on here. The third and final film tonight on Silver Screen Previews is Hot Milk with Emma Mackey and Fiona Shaw and Vicky Krieps, I don't know. Rose and her daughter Sophia traveled to the Spanish seaside town of Almeria to consult with a shamanic Dr. Gomez, a physician who could possibly hold the cure to Rose's mystery illness. But Sophia finally starts to shed her inhibitions. Here's the quote.
Sophia. There's a reason why the man called the room. And this he's not cooked. Is that yours? Yes, you. Does that handbag belong to you? Nice. He is unbearable even at a distance.
All right, so that's Hot Milk out in limited theater release. All right, Alexandra LaBelle, what is your opinion, your analysis, your review of Hot Milk? Rated R.
Okay. Okay. Well, pros, it was only 92 minutes. Praise the Lord.
There you go.
Fiona Shaw, I like her in a lot of things. I loved her in this. I thought overall the film was kind of weird. I love indie films because they push the boundaries and they make you think. The relationship, the mother-daughter relationship, really kind of tugged at some strings for me personally. Just that feeling of obligation, pressure, the feeling of being trapped and seeing what you could be doing, or it was just their relationship was very interesting to watch.
Definitely, yeah, definitely.
So the acting was good. A lot of the areas they shot were beautiful. Let me see. But the cons, it dragged, and the ending was a little vague, and I'm still kind of confused and kind of like I'm trying to figure it out still in a way.
Like a puzzle.
Like a puzzle, yeah. So I would have to say thumbs down, wait for it to come out on like a streaming platform to watch. So you can have time to kind of.
Would you say that this film, Alexandra, is like a repeat watch in order to try and digest it, or it's like one watch and that's it?
I don't know if I'd watch the whole thing again. Maybe some parts of it, but maybe I'd have to watch it again. But,
okay. So,
yeah.
Go ahead. Thumbs down.
Thumbs down. Thumbs down. Yeah. Save it for the streaming in your house with some pizza.
Very good. Lea Roman, Hot Milk.
So I think if you're in a hurry, or if you have like ADHD, that probably isn't like the film for you. But I also feel like, because it took its time. There's not that much dialogue, and if you're into like character analysis more so than looking for a plot, or you want to feel, I think that this is that. And I love films like that because I love a lot of I love foreign films too. And a lot of times they're kind of like this. It kind of reminded me of like a foreign film.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's not a clear beginning, middle, and end. And I kind of that interests me. I love when there's something there's a film I could watch where I don't want to say I don't have to think, but I could just
Right.
observe. And I feel like that's what it was for me. I'm on this journey with them and I'm just like a fly on the wall. And
Right.
I have the patience for that. So, and I'm kind of nosy. So it was kind of good I was just like, nice.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
I felt it was emotionally hazy. It was visually dreamy. I don't know, for me, it was enjoyable. But something I feel like either you have to watch it alone, because if you're watching it with somebody else who doesn't get it, or they're impatient, you
Or a
couldn't
guy.
focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was trying to
Oh
be
yeah.
nice about it. I was like, not with my husband. I can't take it.
It's not a man
Because
movie.
he does have like ADHD, so he would be like, I gotta go. There's nothing.
I
There's
gotta.
no action. There's no
Right.
like dialogue, really. So, anyways, I just think the dynamic between the mother and daughter. I mean, that is a very like that's a common theme between mother and daughter. It's a
Right.
Right.
complex relationship. So it was just neat. I feel like almost as if I'm a therapist or a social worker, just like observing these people. So all
Yeah.
that being said, I'll give it a thumbs up, but be warned, like have patience or be interested in not really like getting something like I don't know how else to describe it, but it's thumbs up for me because I love weird shit like that.
A rousing endorsement from Lea Roman on how Oh man, you got to give them credit too because they know how to attract attention for a film like hot milk. What is
I
this?
know.
Sounds kind of
It's an interesting title.
interesting.
Yeah, that's
Could mean so many different things.
well.
Well, it's not what you would think even by even watching the poster. As I will pop that up here. Yeah, no, it's just this is based on the book too, and Rebecca Lenkowitz, was it Lenkiewicz? Rebecca Lenkiewicz tries to do so much here with the material, and I think she overshot it because Deborah Levy's novel in itself is not. It's just too ambitious at times. I thought Emma Mackey is fantastic. You can't really go wrong with that. Also, the relationship that she has with the Vicky Krieps character of let's see, Vicky Krieps. Oh, Ingrid, of course. Ingrid. Now, their relationship takes off when the fiery moments between her and her mother reach a peak, and that's pretty much a giveaway because like, wait a minute. I mean, this thing can't last an entire movie. They're just like that, and they're gonna have a breakaway, and then she goes off on a tangent and tries to discover her own self by freeing herself and to freeing herself up in her brain or in her mind to opening up her a new relationship, be it that she ends up with Ingrid character, and that is kind of fleshed out, and then the story comes back to the center in the going into the third act. But I just thought, yeah, this film was a big drag. Not a film obviously for me because
You're
I
a man.
lose interest, but I'm a man, but as a film critic, I have to hang in there and just try and like resist the urges to just scream at the screen and just say, "Hurry up or get to it! Get me somewhere here! I want to see an axe come out. I want to see a machete, something. Come on!"
A robot.
Right? A karate kick. Yeah, jump kick,
That
something.
was a Megan impression, not Karate Kid. Jeez, I need to work on that.
Yeah, it's like, come on, you can do better than I know you can do it. Come on. Yeah, but
We
this movie
talked
was
about this dance happening tonight.
92 minutes. Oh God, it's just 92
But
minutes. It was like nails on a chalkboard. I'm sorry, Alexandra, you're gonna say.
I feel like the Ingrid character, there's like, I know in my life, there's like, I feel like in real life, there's an Ingrid. somewhere, always waiting.
Somewhere they always appear.
Watch out, y'all. She out there.
Yes. Yes. So, to no surprise, I give this film a thumbs down.
I knew it.
I have to speak for men all over America not to watch this film. Do not give in. Do not go to the theater and say, hot milk.
No.
Sound interesting. No, it's not for men.
Send your woman to go alone.
Yeah.
Alone.
Yeah. Well, what a great idea. What kind of messaging is that to send your woman to the movie theater alone?
Go alone.
Go alone. Eat popcorn alone. Eat your nachos alone.
Yeah, you don't have to share. Several women alone in there.
Eat the hot dog alone. No, that sounds terrible. Don't eat the hot dog alone in the movie theater. Nope, eat the hot dog alone.
God, don't get a hot dog at the theater. Don't get a hot dog anywhere.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. I know what you're implying. I know what you're implying.
You hear this guy? No.
I'm getting a hot dog. I'm looking for something. Never mind. I'm just playing. Anyways, I'm just playing. All right, let's do a quick recap of this week's films on Silver Screen Previews. First, Megan 2.0, Alexandra LaBelle.
Go see it. It's funny. It's actiony. It's I love to say y'all. So it's relevant in society today. AI, and it's I go see it. Thumbs up. Yep.
All right, so thumbs up from Alexandra on Megan 2.0. Lea Roman. Lea.
Sure. Go ahead and see it, but don't expect it to be like the first one. It's a little different. There's not so much horror into it, but go ahead. But I won't go with you. So thumbs down.
That's a thumbs down from Lea Roman on Megan 2.0, rated PG-13.
Yep.
I will give it a thumbs up. I thought it was pretty much an interesting sequel and continuation of the Megan story that really, I guess, amplifies the technology and the stakes between Gemma, Katie, and Megan, and the evil globalist forces that try to run AI. All right, so it's a thumbs up. All right, the second film tonight on Silver Screen Preview. There he is, Brad Pitt in all his glory. Alexandra LaBelle.
Oh,
yes.
Perfect summertime, take the family, action-packed movie. Brad Pitt has just a effortless, cool, suave performance. Easy on the eyes. Characters are fun to watch and interact. It's a great movie. Go see it. Thumbs up.
So thumbs up. Yeah, very good from Alexandra LaBelle. Lea Roman.
Yeah. Women, go to this one by yourself too. Yeah, it's great eye candy. But other than that, I mean, the action is amazing. It was so cool. Like I said, I don't know a thing about race car driving, but this made me like, oh, this kind of fun. I would love to go and see race car driving, yeah. So I would say that I gave that one a thumbs up.
All right, very good. So Lea gives it a thumbs up on F1, the movie in wide release. #1 at the box office this past weekend. I also give it a thumbs up. It's visually captivating with, supremely a strong cast that excels in telling the story of a comeback, and everybody loves that. And of course, thanks to the great director Joseph Kosinski for F1, the movie. And the third and final film tonight on Silver Screen Previews, Hot Milk, Alexandra LaBelle.
Hot Milk. Yeah. Agree with Lea. It was really interesting to watch these characters interact, their relationships. I love the mother-daughter relationship. It made me angry and made me feel, for sure, and I love that about it. But to me, I was just left confused in a lot of places. It dragged in a lot of places, but I totally agree with Lea about the performances. It was great to watch and feel something. But save it for streaming platform. Thumbs down.
Thumbs down from Alexandra LaBelle on Hot Milk. Lea Roman.
Yeah, I gave it a thumbs up because I thought it was different and yeah, interesting. Again, you're into character analysis. This is something
Right.
you'd want to watch. I also even looked at it as like as an actor, as a like an acting lesson, like looking at that, because to me it was the acting was like real, it was authentic, so it's kind of cool to watch that. So yes, it's not for people who want action or who really want answers, who want a middle, a beginning, and end. Like you're not gonna get it, but it's
Like
so
me?
cool. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Hero.
Like me? I
Yeah,
don't want answers. I want instant gratification.
exactly. Yeah, you're not getting it with this one. So, but I gave it a thumbs up. I had patience.
All right. She has patience. Rob, of course, has zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave this movie a thumbs down. I don't recommend it if you're a guy. Yeah, avoid this like the plague. No, I'm just kidding. No, on a critique level, I want to say that this film has some positives. Emma Mackey's fantastic. Also, Vicky Creeps is very nice. She excels in her role. I thought the annoying thing here was the mom, but that was the job. I just think that this movie dragged on too much. The language barrier can be a problem as well. Sometimes, it's kind of like there's too many dead spots as well. Yeah, not for a guy. No, go check out F1 the movie. Avoid this. And if you really want to, see another action movie, go check out Megan 2.0. There's a lot of dancing there. Very good. So I give it
When
a thumbs down.
when she started singing Maxwell, I almost died.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
that was funny.
this sounds familiar.
Yeah, and then what did Gemma say? She went into this diatribe. Yeah,
Right.
time for this. Okay. Anyways, all right. Alexandra LaBelle, please give us your social media coordinates and what you got coming up in commercial wise or movie wise that we should know about.
Alexandra V. LaBelle, V as in Victor, is my Instagram handle. Or Alexandra
Very good.
LaBelle is on Facebook, my Facebook name. I got a couple of short things in the works. Just all kind of, I got something filming next week for the next 2 weeks, so I'm pretty excited about that. And that's going to
Excellent.
be a
Yeah.
vertical feature, so I'm pretty excited.
Wow!
Hey,
Congratulations.
you're gonna have to tell me
Alexandra.
which one that is because
Yeah. Let us know
I'm
when you
gonna be
find out.
doing one.
Yes!
Yeah.
What are you both doing? One for the same company, vertical? Really?
Imagine we show up. We're like, hey, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I
I don't
think I
know.
know you
But
too.
there is so many. I mean, I swear, there's like so many of them.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Oh
people can
man.
find me at Leah the
Yeah.
Beauty Artist on Instagram and on TikTok. I'm trying to build that TikTok a little bit. I always forget I have TikTok, so I'm not that active there. But mostly
Okay.
Instagram.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I do have that. I have a vertical. Oh my gosh, I am a manipulative, conniving, threatening character, which is so fun.
That's fun, girl.
I know. So that
The
was
same way she
great.
acts during the Oscars show.
Yeah, and that's why I get this.
Yeah, you got something for it.
Lord.
So
She was
yeah, I've
rewarded.
got that. I got that, and then I have another thing that's still I'm still under NDA for, which I hopefully in July I could say something because we're almost launching. But anyways, so yeah, I got some fun stuff in the works and constantly doing that my UGC stuff, which is insane, fun, and that's it. Yeah,
When
fun.
are you going to be trying out for the next Wonder Woman movie?
Oh, well, that's going to be in 2028. I'm just kidding.
Waiting for the right moment.
I'm just like working out right
Yeah.
now.
On a three.
Yeah.
You're working out, keeping lean,
Yeah.
showing off the Silver Screen Previews T-shirt, which we'll be giving away as prizes on the show very soon. So, yes, it's
Oh,
coming
wait.
soon.
And then you
Yes.
got, I walked around at the theater and I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it was my idea.
yeah. I was like, why are people
Great.
taking pictures of me? I thought I was all famous at the movies, but they're
You're
just trying to scan the
paparazzi. You're like,
the
no,
QR
stop.
code. I was like, oh my gosh, look at them.
Yeah.
And I forgot, yeah.
Like,
Just
what the
leave
hell's
me
in the back? Oh,
alone.
scan me, scan.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
it wasn't about me. It was about the shirt.
It's about the shirt. Scan me.
Yeah.
Yes, very good. All right, so excellent. Leah, we will see you around the way as you do
Yep.
your stuff. And, of course, Alexandra's doing her stuff.
Yep.
Very good. Folks, we want to thank you once again for joining us tonight on the program and checking out the show. We're here every single Sunday, except for next Sunday because it's Independence Day weekend. Yes, the 4th of July is coming up this coming week. You know, and I want to thank everybody who has checked out the show previously as far as, you know, during the holidays and all that stuff. Thank you. We appreciate you guys checking out the show. Tell a friend. We're always here except for next week, but then we're back on our normal schedule for another edition of Silver Screen Previews. And, yeah, so welcome to tell your friends, tell everybody, tell your whole family, tell your dog. Okay, maybe not
All
tell your
right.
dog. But
They're not
tell
listening
Pluto.
to me.
They don't care.
They're sleeping.
They're
don't care.
sleeping. It's late.
Yeah.
So we want to thank you guys.
It
Okay, very
is.
good.
This
It is. All right,
past
I'm
my
leaving.
bedtime.
It's
Okay,
late for
goodbye.
us. It's late
for you guys. No,
I
thank you
know.
guys.
What are you, a night
All
owl?
right, all right. All right,
Okay,
we're
okay,
out.
sorry. Okay.
We're out.
Okay, we're
All
out.
right, so on behalf of Alexandra LaBelle and on behalf of Lea Roman, I am Rob Martin, and we'll catch you next time right back here on Silver Screen Previews. Good night, everybody. Good night. There's the trophy. She will never let that thing go.
Never let that thing go.
Even has a little butt.
Little butt. Good night, everybody.